Hello, welcome to the Love the Minute, and now we're cycling with OG and PanDeSiklo. You can see on the screen right now in front of me is my neighbor. That's Sam. We're actually climbing the Upper Thompson, and this time we're heading towards the Mandai Shell. This is actually the Mandai road going to the Shell. And prior to coming to Shell, we'll be passing through, or we'll be actually seeing the entrance for the T15 trail. So that's actually track 15 for those who are into mountain biking. So yep, this is a up and down kind of route. And you're going to see there's a lot of people cycling. This is actually on a Thursday. This is a Deepavali ride. And you get to see a lot of people cycling. It feels like it's a Sunday, although this one is Thursday. So yep, you get to see on the left side of the screen, that's the entrance for the T15 mountain bike. And also, those guys who are into trail, we can use the track as well. So this is the Kranji Road leading to the New Till. And after New Till, that's going to the Lim Chu Kang area. So that's Tak in front of me, and in front of Tak is Glenn. So Tak is a fellow Cebuano working here in Singapore, and now this is New Till. It's just pretty exciting. It's actually a twist and turn, up and down kind of route. So we call it the hilly part of the course. I think this is the only part that we usually pass through that has climbs and twists and turns. So you get to see later on I did the chicken wing, and that's Entong, followed by Kokoi, Glen, and then Tak. Behind me is JD and is it JD? Yeah, JD and Sam. You get to see the twists and turns. I like about the Insta360 Go too, the stability of it as compared to the GoPro Hero Session 5. I can actually see the vibration through the lens, and this one is actually a chest mount, so you know the stability is very nice. It's very nice. So now this is the Lim Chu Kang, that's Kokoi in front of me, and you get to see Tak pulling off. He's done his turn, and Kokoi now will take over. In a short while you get to see the transition. So there you have it. So Kokoi is like dancing, you know. You get to see how graceful the guy on his bike is actually using his, I think this one is a Trek Madone. And we're now cruising along Lim Chu Kang. It's a pretty wide and a pretty flat and a bit long. I think it's this 6 or 7 kilometers, or I'm not pretty sure. Now this is the West Coast Avenue going to the Keppel Viaduct, and you get to see the sun coming out. It actually rained early this morning. It actually rained, and we actually thought of abandoning and canceling the ride, but later on realized that no, the weather is fine, the weather forecast is good, and yep, now you get to see the sun coming up. And this is I think this one is Jalan Buro. It's pretty flat as well, and yeah, the average speed here is around 40, 42. I still don't know how to incorporate my speed to my 360, so it's pretty much raw as of the moment. I just have my background music, and at the same time my voiceover, and at the same time the sound coming from the video. So this is the climb. That's JD. That's I think that one is Glenn. This one is Tak, and the one in front is Kokoi still. We're climbing the Clementi. I think this one is the Clementi overpass, or the Clementi Viaduct. I'm not really pretty sure what it's called, but it's a pretty long climb as well. I mean, and then the moment you go down, it opens up to the other road. So this one is actually the Keppel Viaduct. I got dropped. These guys went 50. They accelerated straight away to 42 and then straight away to 15. I wasn't able to keep, wasn't able to hold the pace because there was this sports car behind, in front of me, and then I just, and once it was clear, I just turned my head back, and when I look in front, they're gone. So I was actually doing solo, trying to catch those guys. Just imagine doing solo in Keppel Viaduct with the wind. You can hear it on the video. It's pretty strong. When I was trying to hide from it, and when I realized that someone is actually behind me, I said like, why don't you pull and take turns? But I said like, nah, it's in a while. I'm gonna do the same thing as well if you're in front of me and I don't feel strong. And those guys probably, I was thinking those guys are probably having their drinks already. And like, they dropped me like I haven't seen them since then. So I was just probably cruising around 42, 44, 42, 44, and those guys were doing 50 plus the 60 behind the time trialist guy they chased or they followed. So yep, this is the central business district. I decided to just enjoy myself. So like, no, I got dropped anyway, so I'll just probably enjoy myself and show you guys how beautiful Singapore is. It's actually a cycling haven, just imagine the paved road, barely you can see potholes. Well, probably in some cases. So this is the central business district. You're going to see high-rise buildings, skyscrapers, I don't know those guys. That's the beauty of this place. That's the beauty of Singapore. It's a pretty nice little country to live. If you're into sports, a lot of guys are really into outdoor sports. If you're not into cycling, you can trek. If you're not into trekking, you can do trail running. There's a lot of things. I tell you, fishing, cycling, running, trekking, going to trails, going to the Clementi Forest. It's a new spot, by the way, and it's pretty nice. And I'm like, just look how wide and how paved and how smooth the road is. And it's always under construction. There's always development on the side. Not really the road is under construction, but there's a lot of development on the side. Buildings trying to remodel or whatever. This is the famous Lau Pa Sat. That's the usual meetup place when you normally do the Mandai to Lau Pa Sat route. And yep, that's where I get my soya drink from Cheers. Shout out to Cheers. I've got my soya drink every after ride. And there you go. Those are the guys that dropped me. And like I was doing solo. It feels like forever. So these are the bunch of guys observing social distancing. It's actually 1 meter away from each other. So we're in the middle of the city. Now we're heading home. So chit chat, a little bit of talking, getting to know each other. Not really getting to know each other. We know each other. This is the usual thing. That's the beauty of cycling. You ride, you stop, you talk, you enjoy. You take a look at the time, then it's time for you to go home, and that's it. It's early morning. You get to see the guys. Actually, Entong and Sam, we're going north. So I stay in Bishan. Sam also stays in Bishan, and Entong stays in Sembawang. So we have the same route. Those are other guys on the left side of the screen. That's Tak and JD. They're going on the east side of Singapore, Queenstown, and the other one is probably, I'm not pretty sure where JD is from. So this is going to Bugis. It's pretty nice place to cycle. If you get to enjoy, this is how we enjoy the place. It's perfect haven for guys who are into the outdoor sports. This is the famous building for the fire station. I think, if I'm not mistaken, that's a fire station. This one is a school. It's the university, if I'm not mistaken, on the left side of the screen. And now we're heading towards Bugis and the Middle Road. And yep, Bugis is a famous tourist spot, by the way. A lot of good, especially if you go there at night. There's a night market. It's pretty nice. So yeah, prior to the pandemic, it's jam-packed. I mean, like, you know, it's very lively. One of the they call it the happening place. A lot of happenings going on there. So look at the stability of this GoPro. Oh no, it's not really GoPro, I'm so sorry. It's Insta360 Go. It's pretty small. One thing I like about it is that you don't have the harness and all those things. You just have the magnet in your chest and then place it there. Sticks there, very sturdy. You know, you'll probably have a shake, twist, turn, but it stays the same. It's very stable. That's in tone, by the way. Pretty stable, and the picture, the capture is so crisp. Now this is going to my home. I'll be passing through Novena. This is the Bukit Timah Road. If you go straight, that's where my office is, Prudential, in Newton. But I'll be taking right turn, and that's pretty much it. Early morning cycling with friends, and yep, that's a lovely minute. See ya. Ciao. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and the notification button.